She might have gotten me the first couple of times, but no. Unless it does stuff like this, I'll be ready for it. Good. Okay, okay. I fell for it. That'll teach me to speak ahead of terms. Good evening, me lovelies. It's time for some more spookies. I'm going to enter quiet mode this evening because it is currently 10 to 3 in the morning and I'm playing a horror game. I'm going to have to be real careful not to get freaked out to the point where my voice explodes. Well, I can get freaked out, but I just shouldn't escalate my voice too much, so I will probably wake someone up. So I'm going to try and do this as quiet as possible. I don't know how long I could have kept that voice going on for, but that's fine. Now, there might be a lot of happening because this mic is really bad at that, but that's just an unfortunate sidestep. I'll get a better one eventually, but for now, this one will have to do. So, for Rob's sake, since earlier he mentioned that he wasn't going to be around today. Okay, threshold of consciousness. He mentioned he was not going to be around today, so in spirit of that, he was expecting me to do some spookies because we were talking about it yesterday. And then we're going to do a series on the endless mode together when I'm finished with this. But I was saying, because of how late it is and the chance that I could wake someone up if I just suddenly yell out after getting spooked, I decided I wasn't going to, but Rob seemed disappointed. So I've decided that I'm going to do it anyway, but try and keep it as quiet as possible. Now, I'm not going to go all world's quietest Let's Play on this, because I'm not quite that original, but I will try and keep it quiet. So we'll see how far I can get through this. Without making noise and waking someone up. Hopefully I don't, but we'll see what happens. What, just like that? That was actually not what I was expecting. Wait, what? Where's the... Ah, okay. I was gonna say, where's the rest of it?
Two sides of the same coin. Knowing your projections can help you achieve greater.
Okay. Okay, this is a little different, but we'll go with it. But oh, wait. Interesting. So as per usual, we'll go to floor 600 and stop there.
Vastly aware serves its purpose well, but be careful not to lose yourself in it.
So I probably won't talk too much. Unless something interesting happens. That warrants comment. Got lost in my thought though. I was not expecting him to show. Oh, okay. Still still don't think it's over. My mouse is going a little funky. Whoa.
Balance is key to keeping your mind free and sane.
That's funky. Ah, here we go.
Knowing your shadow can greatly help you, but be ready to see what you'd rather not be.
There it is. Tends to be safer to just go left in this phase. Pretty cool design. I guess they thought they couldn't change too much on the actual monster, so they just decided to rework that little the segment of that level a bit. Make it a little fancier. And there we go, we made it. So, nice piano sting. What? Did I see that right in the corner of my vision? I don't know. Oh shit, not this chick. Hello, Spooker. I don't like you. Ain't gonna fulfill your shit this time. She might have gotten me the first couple of times, but no. Unless it does stuff like this, I'll be ready for it. Good. Okay, okay. I fell for it. That'll teach me to speak ahead of terms. Nah, I'll just go this way instead. God damn, you're creepy. Just the mouth, the way the mouth opens as she comes right up to you, gets me every time. Hello, Spider. I hope you are well. 'Cause I'm not. Hello, hello. Did I even I uploaded the last episode, right? I think so. Yeah. I'm not actually sure. I'll have to go check now. But I'm pretty sure I did. Oh well. I think Rob's pretty much the only one that actually watches these all the way. Like, I don't really care, but I just finding interesting ways to entertain Rob is enough, I guess. I don't know. I don't do videos very often. I used to love doing them. I'm not saying I don't love doing them. Just that I'm not as fond as I used to be. I've got other worries. I make really twice in a row. Okay. I've got commitments like gaming and study. And more gaming. But with friends. And since I live with family, I don't always get enough of a quiet moment to just record. Otherwise you'd hear all the fun stuff in the background. I don't even know if my voice can be heard over this. It's quite loud at the moment because of her. Haha, you didn't actually get me. Oh. Ah, we're at 500.
Still here.
Yep.
You just keep on going, don't you? Well, the next door has been fixed up for you. So enjoy and keep moving on. You little fleshy live one.
Okay. I like to consider myself rather fleshy. At least I hope I'm fleshy. I don't want to be not fleshy, because that would not be fun. Well. Goddamn skeletons. Oh, you again. Error. Cannot release twice. Exit to express. I wonder what actually happens if you go that way. Like, do you get pushed all the way back, or? I'm not willing to find out, but maybe one day I'll go back and actually double check that. Or Rob will tell me, one or the other. Alright. We are past halfway. Don't do that. Don't do that. You're trying to get me to make noise, aren't you? This is different. Interesting. Bit different from the usual attire. Oh, there it is again. into total playtime. Oh. Oh. That was more dense than I was expecting. Nope. Forward. Right. No. Forward. Right. Nope. Left. Left. Yeah. Pushing forward. Didn't expect Jumpscare dude to show up so late. Whoa, what's happening to my mouse? Something might be blocking the sensor. It's playing up a bit. Oh. I was kind of not expecting him to show up that soon. Behave. It's like moving when I wasn't even didn't even have it on the desk. I need to invest in a mouse pad. I need to invest in a lot of things, but I don't have that much money. Like, I need a new mic, so I can stop with this stupid wind. So I think it's only unidirectional, so it just catches wind like that, like so easily. It's ridiculous. And mouse pad. And then a mouse for the mouse pad. I mean, there's nothing wrong with this one apart from the middle mouse click doesn't always work. It just likes to be selective whether or not it works. Currently it works well, as far as I know. When I was using it earlier it was working, but sometimes it doesn't want to work. And I have to rebind anything that's set to middle mouse to one of its other mouse buttons. I mean, for what it is, it's lasted me quite a long time. That's the good thing about Logitech mice. I don't think I'll get rid of it. Like, I never get rid of my old equipment. I always try and keep them as long as possible. I still have my old keyboard somewhere. I even have my my first mouse before this one. Well, yeah. Technically, my first actual mouse that was mine. It was a graduation present. When I graduated high school, I got like a $50 mouse and keyboard set. I know it doesn't sound like much, but it worked. Like, I don't really care about the size of, about quality too much. Well. Oh, 3D deer. $3D deer, that's pretty cool. Oh, they're not deer. Ooh, 3D axe. Ooh, 3D axe animation. With a priming and everything. Chase me, I want to see what you look like. Damn. be damn things. Yeah, $50 mouse and keyboard set. And both that set lasted me ages. The keyboard lasted me forever. The mouse, I don't think anything actually happened to the mouse. I just decided I wanted to upgrade for whatever reason. But yeah, I replaced the mouse with the one I've got now. And then the keyboard basically lasted me until oh, this one goes through walls too. I'm sorry, dear God. I can't let you do that. No, I'm afraid it won't be inevitable. Yes, eventually the A key on my keyboard got stuck and decided to be painful. So I decided to replace it with the one I have now. And then the recent problem with my headset dying on me. I mean, that headset had been giving me troubles anyway, but it was kind of good. But since having this Corsair one, I've found that this one isn't much different, actually. It sounds about as good as that one did. Or I've just forgotten what 7.1 sounds like, but yeah. Honestly, you don't need to fork out like $300 to $400 for a headset. You don't need to spend ridiculous amounts of money for any peripheral, I don't think. Honestly, the hardware, the computer hardware itself is expensive enough. Now that I know you want to invest a decent amount of money into. You don't have to invest like thousands and thousands of dollars I mean, we're going into like the 5,000 to 10,000 range. But you definitely want to spend a little bit, you know. I mean, the last PC I had cost around $2.5 grand. That's Australian dollars, so it would have been a little cheaper in the US. Way cheaper in the US, but things aren't so cheap here in Australia because our currency is ass. Oh, well, here we are at floor 600. We made it to where I left off the original game. So I'll just quickly finish my story about PCs. My original one, like I said, was $2.5 grand. This, I think by the time I finish upgrading this one, it'll be about the same, but that's a fairly decent amount of hardware for the price, even though our currency is ass, like I mentioned. But hey, at least it works, and I get some good quality games as well. I don't have to dedicate so much to PS4. As much as I like PS4, it's better for exclusives and games I can actually play better there than on PC, like Apex Legends. Not that I've played that. Actually, I've gotten pretty bored with that. Anyway, I'll stop droning and leave this episode here. So I managed to succeed in my little challenge. That didn't make much noise, at least I don't think I did. Not the noise that I usually make doing this. But, yeah. Alright. I'm going to leave this here and get back to some Assassin's Creed. And then we'll render and upload this at some point for Rob's keen viewing. And then I will continue from there. Alright, I will see everyone later then. Whoa.